that everything all around doesn't exist, just for a moment, we're finding our way back, we're finding our way back. And it feels right, yeah, it feels right to get you back by my side. It feels right, it feels right to know that I'm by your side. Where would I go without you? 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 And it feels right, yeah, it feels right.
Okie dokie. Look at Serge. Well, they have like specific box cutters, right? That are like safety box cutters. No, I figure. I can go backwards. Okay, so our video looks really funny today because, especially on your side, because you're wearing similar enough clothing, like colors. It looks like you have like a double reflection going on both sides, and especially over here. Oh, you're just fine. I just looked up there. I was like, it literally looks like there's two of everybody. Because I stand close enough that you can actually like, see my reflection. So you always see two of me. She must be taking baby steps too. Toes out nice and wide. Reaching as far forward as you can. Just sinking down, letting those hamstrings kind of relax. Terry, how are we feeling today? Taja, how are you feeling today? Were we sore from Kelsey's class or sore from this class? Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay. Into a lunge. And then bring that knee up and through. Back out, down into kind of just a stanced out lunge more than anything. What did y'all do yesterday in class? I'll have to go watch it. Switch to the other side now. Is everything snap, crackling, and popping? It's kind of fun having videos recorded now because we've always been able to kind of like get stuff from other instructors, but you had to actually go to the class. Whereas now, like, I can see what they're doing in Pullman even when I'm down here, which is nice because then I can see like, oh, what did Kelsey come up with or something. You're just gonna take your leg and we're doing like a leg circle. And we're gonna work this into our arms in a second. So switch to the other leg. And then you're gonna just kind of hip hinge and just swing those shoulders around. Good. Back out into that sumo squat. And what you're gonna do is just weight shift right and then to the left. So very similar to those side lunges we did the other day. How are you today, Jessica? Doing good. Heel up to your butt. Who has something fun going on this weekend? Taja. Oh, there you go. Switch to the other side. How old are they? Oh. So old enough that you actually get to watch a little bit of organization, but young enough where they're still in like the all weekend tournaments. Yeah. They're out of the like 8-year-old where like everybody just follows the ball phase though, you know? Figure 4 squat. And then what we're gonna do today is we're gonna add a twist away from your knee. Mm-hmm. Feel free to use the wall or the bar if you need. Good, and then switch over to the other side. Where are they playing this weekend? Okay. Oh, that's nice. It's nice that they're not like up in Spokane or Coeur d'Alene or like down in... Oh, that's not bad at all. That's nice. That's nice that they're like relatively in town. Last one we're gonna do, walking on the outsides of the feet. We're supporting Kelsey's ankle mobility efforts. So you haven't had to be in Pullman this week then, I guess. That's good. Okie dokie. So, today's moves, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of abs is kind of what we're going for today. So, first one, you're just going to grab your 2 heavy weights, and we're just doing straight curls, okay? So, elbows by the side. It's been a couple weeks since we did this, but just elbows by the side. We don't want to see, like, throwing it up, but we also don't want to see you, like, not moving. So, we want those elbows strict by the side, but we want to get a full range of motion all the way from the thigh, all the way up to the shoulder. You can kind of alternate if you want to, or you can do both at the same time, whatever you feel more comfortable. Then you're going to take that same weight, same exact position, and instead of going up and down, you're going in and out. So you're just opening up the chest there. Then we're going to move to the ground. Keep your big weight laying on your back with that tabletop, so 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the knee. Grab it by the ends or grab it like this, whichever one you're more comfortable with. This is a great move because it engages the abs, but it also allows you to work on your shoulder mobility a little bit. So go ahead, get that belly button nice and tight to the spine like normal, so you should almost feel like your lumbar spine flattening to the ground here. Keep those legs nice and stable the whole time. Try and make those legs not move. Get close to the ground, pull back up. As you pull, try to keep those arms as static as possible. So it's okay if you can't straighten them all the way, but try to, like, even if you're here, try to just keep them in that same spot the whole time. So that way you're having to pull from your tummy instead of, like, being straight here and pulling it down past the face, if that makes sense. Then we're going to go grab the smaller weights. Same exact position, up like this, dropping the hands out to the side, squeezing through the top. The big trick here is we almost want to be looking down at the weights. So we don't want the weights to be straight over our face or above our forehead. We want our arms to basically be straight over our chest. So it's kind of a low squeeze here. And then the last 2 are just abs. Arms out nice and wide for the first one. We're doing some windshield wipers, so you can keep your knees bent today. That's how we're going to do these today. And then you're just going to let your knees drop to one side, squeeze, pull them back up, drop to the other side. Just go to where you feel like you're going to fall over. So if I get to, like, here, I'm good. If I get here, I'm still okay, but you can see my shoulder wants to roll. That's about where I want to come up. If you feel like you have to roll with your knees, you've gone too far. And then the last one, leg circles. It's been a really long time since we've done these. Hands are going under your hips, just legs out, and you're just adding big circles. Okay. Questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, everybody has a big weight. It's perfect. On your mark, get set, and we're going. So 4 rounds, 30 seconds each move today. Same as always. Unless Taja has worked on her negotiating skills, we might just cut it down to 3 rounds if she has. No, you're really good at it. Oh, okay, well, I'll remember that next time I need to buy a car. I'm just not getting out of this car until you give it to me. Go ahead and just hold that curl position. Open up. She's going to test drive and has never come home. Takes at least 8 to 12 hours for the cops to give up on you and, like, you just get a new car. Very good. Onto the ground. Really? Or they're selling you like really junky cars, like she couldn't leave town with this anyways. Like, she's gonna have to pay because she couldn't run away. Very good. Go ahead and grab those lighter weights now. Make sure with this one, those hands are a little lower. But make sure that belly button's still nice and tight to the spine here. Really supporting yourself through your core. If you feel like your back is starting to arch, just take a second, cue back in with your core, and start again. Good. Now, drop those weights. Arms straight out to the side. Drop those knees off to one side. Right before the shoulder has to drop, pull back up. You're supporting yourself with your arms here, but make sure most of that pull is really pulling through your core. So you should feel this kind of wrapping around your side as you pull those legs back in. If you need to add a little bit more of a challenge, go ahead and straighten those legs just a little bit. Good. Now hands under those hips. Last move with those leg circles. It's a little harder the lower you go, and the bigger the circle. And you're done. Excellent. I might be joining you in a second. There's no shame in it. How are the abs doing after the first round here? They hurt? What part? All the abs? Low abs? Side? Lower? What'd you say? We are. Well, I mean, in theory, you should be. Yeah, you should. Now, if you're doing your curls like this, maybe you aren't. All right, here we go. On your mark. Get set and go. Make sure you're nice and slow and controlled on the way down, same way you are on the way up. Just cower those weights for you. You just make it look so easy over there. So, got this like super nonchalant stance going. Like your form looks good, but it's just like, yeah, this is easy. Good. Now hold that curl. Just opening. Try and keep 90 degrees at the knee, at the elbows here. Wrong joint. Make sure you're staying stable with your core here and your feet. Don't let this weight rock you around. Good. Onto the ground. Up into that tabletop. Holding onto one of the big weights. You're going into that pull over here. Remember, drawing all your power from your core here. Your arms are clearly working, but you should not feel like your shoulders are the main mover here. Good. Grab the lighter weights into that fly. Now your arms are getting a little tired here. Just Just focus on that weight, slowing it on the way down, squeezing on the way up. Keep those heels away from your butt. Keep that 90-90 nice and tight here. And drop the weights. Go ahead. Arms out nice and wide. Dropping the legs down to one side. Up. Drop them to the other side. Like I said, if you want to straighten out your legs a little bit, add a little bit more difficulty to those lower abs, you're welcome to. Make sure you're still breathing here. You're not just holding your breath through the whole movement. Excellent. Last move, hands under the hips. Into those circles. Jessica, how are the abs doing? Fine. Terry might get angry with you for that answer. And you're done. Terry might have a little bit of animosity that not everyone's struggling. Not mean, just annoyed at soreness. So, yeah, maybe it's a backhanded way of me telling her that she needed to be here. Maybe that's how we should interpret this. It's okay. I get a little bitter when I'm sore too. Like my wife will be like, "Hey, you want to go do this weekend?" Sure. Why are you not tired too? Alrighty. Halfway there. If you need to go up and wait, go up and wait. If you need to go down, that's just fine. But this time we're going to be really, really strict about all the first two that are all about the curls. On your mark, get set, and we're going. Get some nice quality contractions here. Keep the pace up so that way you're not just resting at the bottom. Terry, I'm getting tired. Me too. Okay, arms straight out, now opening. Remember, keep a nice base of support. That way this weight isn't making you sway all over the place. Taja, how you doing over there? It's hard. Well, and I put it right after the curl, so that way it's extra hard. You're welcome. And onto the ground. They do. They do. And the static hold always like makes it burn a little bit more. Weight up overhead here. Brittany, how are you doing? Anything in particular? Feeling it? That's good. Remember, as you're doing this, it should almost feel like a mini crunch the whole time. Keeping the core nice and tight. Good. Go ahead and grab the lighter weights. With your fly this time, make sure that you really feel it through the lower part of your pecs, right across the mid to lower part of your chest. As you go down, play with how straight your arms are. If it feels like it needs to be a little harder, straighten those arms. Feels like it could be easier, go ahead and bend those arms.
I've been alone in my thoughts. Can't fill this void between us. I cannot stand losing you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Straighten those arms out next to you. Drop those knees. See how close can you get them to the ground without letting those shoulders roll.
And my stance remains unchanged, baby. I can't help it, I'm so into you. We can put this it's behind us. Maybe we can find us again. I know.
Again, make sure you're using that core to move your knees back and forth.
'Cause I don't wanna go. I was alone.
Excellent. Hands under the hips, last move. You know we've only got one round left.
'Cause how I treat people. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna.
Pay attention to which way you rotate your feet. And you're done. Excellent job. Taja, which way do you move your feet? No. Terry, which way do you go? Do your feet come together at the top or come together at the bottom? And go around? Is that the same as you? Me at the top, which way do yours come together? Me at the bottom? Me at the top? Me at the bottom. Neither way's easier. It's like a left-handed, right-handed thing. So you're the only person that meets at the top. That'd be an interesting question. If there's there predominantly people are right-handed, right? I wonder if there's a predominant side. Which way you do your leg circles? Clearly, that's a very important thing that we should research.
Put this behind us. We can find us again.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't wanna go.
Oh. It's like, here we go. Hey, Mark. Get set, and you're doing some curls. There's actually a guy that somebody took me to a gun range one time, and there was a guy that shot left-handed or shot right-handed and had to teach himself to shoot left-handed because he had like the optic nerve detached on his right side. So he had to he's like 60 years old and had to completely relearn everything. That's fascinating. Probably good for your brain to have to learn something like that. Good, now into the openers. Last round. I know they're heavy, but you got it. Jessica's still making it look easy over here. Gosh. I feel like I'm up here just barely holding on. Just because, what's so hard? And you're done. Well, I wish I had that saying. Remind me never to play poker with you. Jessica, you'd be like the worst person ever to run a marathon against. It'd be like, yeah, I was just running next to this person at mile 24 and they weren't even breathing. And I'm think about walking. With running it, the story changes. Grab the lighter weights now. I'm going to lift more weights now. It's getting heavy. Make sure you keep breathing here. And still make sure that's a quality breath down into your belly. I know I've been telling you to keep your core tight the whole time, but still let it be used for your breath. Good. Hands out straight to the sides into those windshield wipers. Go ahead and drop those legs a little straighter. Now's your chance. Make sure you're not just squeezing all the blood to your head here. That's where that breath comes in. And last move for the whole round. Hand under the hips. Big circles. Tasha, I appreciate you trying to change. Yeah. And you are done. Whew. You get to just stay on the ground today. You're going to stay on your back. You're going to put one knee up like Terry has it, so just kind of propped up. One leg straight, arms out to the side again. And then you're just picking that leg up and doing some kind of circles. So straight up overhead, drop it out to the side, sweep it around. Good, switch to the other side now. Excellent. Now we're going to do the same thing with our hands. So just keep your legs as comfortable as you want. Hand up overhead, drop it past your ear, sweep it around down to your side. As you do this, try to allow that shoulder and the bicep to begin to relax. Switch to the other side like a big backstroke if you're swimming. Good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take both heels, put them on the ground, and then what you're going to do is you're going to drop your knees to your right. So your shoulders are going to stay on the ground, and then you're going to drop your knees. So one kind of folds inside the other. Back out to center, drop your knees off to the other side. Try and keep as much of your back on the ground as possible. We're just working on a little bit of hip and spine mobility here. Just alternating back and forth, back and forth. Good. Up into a figure four stretch. Pulling through your knee up towards your chest. Switch over to the other side. And then we're going to have one more. We're going to make ourselves as tall as possible, stretch out our abs when we're done with this. Good. Now hands up overhead, feet stretched out. Go ahead and put your hands overhead and then squeeze. Make yourself as long as possible. Getting a nice little ab stretch here. Very, very good. Sorry, Terry, if your abs are extra sore tomorrow. I actually am, because I might be extra sore tomorrow too. I don't think my abs are quite as sore based off what you're saying, but any soreness on me is in my abs today, so I feel you there. I could do Kelsey's class tomorrow and I'd feel it.
I look hot in it, I look hot in it. Tonight I'm gonna be